working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times.
Good morning, friends. It is December 3rd today, and I am running a little bit behind, so we got to do this really quick. I am wearing a Merry Grinchmas sweater today because it felt fun. That's why. So I have 4 Advents with us to open up this morning. Let's start with the jam. Today is a plum, pear, star anise spread. Ooh, that sounds fun. So I am going to take this to work with me. That's why I wanted to open it up. Let's see what the Grinch brought us today. Number 3. Ooh, more gummy candies. This will be a nice little walking home from work treat. Day number 3 of our tea. Okay, it's called Spiced Berry Cordial. Rooibos tea, apple pieces, hibiscus, candied pineapple, rose hip, blackberry leaf, raspberry, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, cloves, orange, ginger. Why did I list ginger twice? Blackberries, rhubarb. So, the first half sounds really good. The spices sound like potentially they could be overwhelming. But I will go ahead and give this a try for today. Maybe I will try to remember to take the tea steeper out. I have a travel tea where the steeper goes in and locks in, so I've just been leaving it. Here's what this looks like. So hopefully that will be good. Really quick, let's open up day 3. Day 3 of the twice sheared sheep and see what our special surprise is today. Ooh. So they usually have tins that you can keep like notions in. Look at this one. No, you guys. No, Rachel. It is an Anne of Green Gables tin. And it says, "Tomorrow is a new day with no mistakes in it." I really like this tin. Excuse me, Amy, no. So now that we have today's goodies, and it's a nice matte finish. It is so nice. You okay over there, Rachel? Bless you. She's sneezing. Anyways, gonna go downstairs, finish getting ready, make the tea. The water should be brewed, so just got to get going because we need to leave in like 5 minutes. So I will talk to you all later. Bye. Today's build was nice and easy. It was this letter from Hogwarts. Oops, there we go. Letter from Hogwarts, and it was nice and easy. So here we go, our 3 items so far. We also had the elf come and visit the library, so I'm going to show you that level of destruction. Here we go. Lots of yarn. Santa over here crocheting. And then we look up here to the elf that is dangling off the light. So, had a 6th grader help. Hi friends, it's about 10:30 p.m. and I am again just waking up from a nap. So, lovely. I thought today that I would be able to make it without a nap, but it was another 3 to 4 hour one. It is what it is. I can't help myself. I don't know why I am so tired all the time. Anyway, we still have Advents to open. No, my darling, please don't. We still have Advents to open. However, I got my 1, 2, 3 stitch like Black Friday order, and I wanted to share with you guys. And then I need to go make dinner, so I'll come back and film Advents later. Yeah, our household just runs later. Like, yeah, it's 10:30. My husband's just coming back from work. Um, we're both night owls and function better at night. Okay. So first, this actually came from Amazon. And that is a Mill Hill buttons and beads. I've actually never had a buttons and beads one before. I thought there would be more beads, honestly, but I probably shouldn't have thought that by just looking at it. However, I thought it was so cute with the Sienna's clothes all hung up on the clothesline, and yeah, I wanted to stitch that. So sorry, excuse me. Off of 1, 2, 3 stitch, I got and I think this one was on sale, like a Black Friday sale. This ugly Christmas sweater, and I am super excited about this. It's so cute. They had needles on sale, and I've always wanted to try the Easy Guide needle. So I got that. It was like $2 off. It was still like $7 or $8, but I've always wanted to try, so I'm gonna try this with like one of my full coverage pieces. So I'm really excited about that. I got this year's Prairie Schooler Santa. I'm supposedly stitching these for my husband, but it's been a while since I've worked on one. So I need to work on them again because it's a nice blocky stitching. Like, don't have to think about anything. I got Christmas Tiny Town from Heart and Hand. So I have both the Nativity one and the Christmas one, and I would like to start both during the holiday Christmas season. So I bought the 2025 Christmas ornament one. I had thought I had ordered this off Amazon, but it turned out to be the 2024 one, so I was disappointed about that. And so when I was making this order, I was like, just purchase it. I'm not gonna flip through all of it right now. Maybe on a Vlogmas when I have more time, I will. But here's just a sneak peek of what all is in here. I don't know, one of these years I want to have time to stitch ornaments. I don't know. Let's put that, I'll put it over here actually. I think that the Heart in Hand was part of a buy one get one half off sale or something like that, because I did end up purchasing this pattern, American Flag Quilt Sampler, and it's got all these blocks for all the different states, and I think they're in order from when they entered the Union. Yeah, Alaska and Hawaii are down there at the bottom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is when they entered the Union. I think that's so cool. I love to quilt. Nothing this complicated usually, but I don't know when I will be starting this. And I am pretty sure I did actually buy the fabric for it. But I don't know if I'm going to stick with this fabric. It's a 27 count vintage country mocha. I have a half yard of it. So if I don't end up using that for this, it's one that I would use on a multitude of different type of projects. So I don't mind having it just in my stash. I also bought, now we're getting into the fabrics that I bought. This piece of vintage, no, this is 32 count Dublin Belfast linen. And I bought this one to go with the Anytown, the Christmas one that I just got. I bought this piece of fabric. It is a purplish color. It is French country linen. And I bought this for the frosted pumpkin seasonal toadstool. This is one of the fabrics that they recommended for doing all 4 on the same fabric. So I think the first part comes out on the 5th. Is that Friday? I think so. So I'm really excited about that. Hey, sweetheart. I bought a 28 count crystal dwarf Lugana from Picture This Plus. It has a sparkle in it. Yeah, there you go. You can see that. When I ordered this, my thought it was to do the Holiday Quaker from Lila Studios on here. I need to verify that this is going to be the fabric I want. I'm still leaning this way, but I'll go through my fabric and just make sure. But I thought it would be fun on sparkly fabric. It's the blue I'm not sure about is actually what is making me think. And the final 2 things I have, well, no, I guess final 2 pieces of fabric. I bought a 25 count easy grid, quarter yard. This one is for the Heaven and Earth design style. Oh, my darling, my darling, my darling. That starts December 1st. And then I bought a second one, and this is for the Cross Stitch Studio Mystery Sal that I signed up for. So I have the fabric for both of those. And then I have all of this glorious fancy flosses. And those are for, I need to go through and split them up by projects. Those are for the Christmas Tiny Town and for Lila Studios Holiday Quaker. So I am really excited about both of those. I did join an Instagram group with Jen's Crafty Stitchy. I've been watching her, and I don't have my iPad here. Jen's Stitchy Spot, I think. She did a full coverage November where daily she would spin and work on a full coverage piece. I've been really enjoying her channel. And she had set up an Instagram group of people who were all starting it yesterday. And I didn't have my materials, but I'd already ordered them. So I asked to join, and they invited me in, and it's quite lovely. If you're not watching Jen, I really watch her. This is not Jen, the caffeinated stitcher. This is Jen's Stitchy Spot, I think. I will for sure tag her down below. Yes, I will remember to do this. The number of things I tell myself to remember to do and then forget is quite a bit. I should write these down in my planner because I have many of them and then I don't. So that is my cross stitch orders. I am so excited about all of these starts. All of them. like so I guess on Friday I'll start. I'm gonna have a starty weekend. On Friday, I'm hoping to start the frosted pumpkin one. Just get a few stitches in, maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll start the Lila Studio one, the Holiday Quaker. I am planning on changing it from Happy Holidays to Merry Christmas. They have that change charted in the pattern itself. I just haven't done that yet. And then the other one, so then I also want to start Anytown, Tiny Town, and Nativity Tiny Town. So maybe what I'll do is just have 4 days of starts. Since I'm behind on Advents anyways, maybe I'll roll my D6 and do 100 stitches times whatever to get those all started. But yes, words. I want to get them all started. I just do. It's like I want to stitch on some seasonal things and everything. Hazy, hazy, hazy girl. Anyways, so a couple quick notes. I did drink my spiced berry cordial from Plum Deluxe today, and I mentioned this morning I was worried about it being too spicy because of the number of spices, but this was actually the best tea I've had so far. I mean, it's only day 3, but the spice level was actually perfect, and it is one that I will consider ordering. At the end, they usually put all the Advent teas up for sale. I will consider ordering it because, yes, it was spicy, but perfect level spice, especially if it's a cold day or if you feel like you're coming down with a cold. I thought many times, oh, if I was coming down with a cold, this would be so nice. And the spices all blended really well. It was really good. So I am excited to drink that second cup. I don't know when. But I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. Or an 8.5, probably an 8.5 out of 10 is my most accurate rating. So it's nice to be wrong sometimes. So I did not end up eating my jam and I left it at work. It's just on days I have 8 classes, it's just really difficult for me to get any or do any of those added things. I think I have I didn't even get did I? Yeah, no, I still have a small stack of books that need to be reshelved first thing in the morning. But yeah, it is what it is. And I am, look, look at her. Say hi, Hazy. Hazel. She will avoid eye contact with the camera too. Oh, Hazy pants. Anyways, so I did do the first stripe on my walk home for the Advent socks, so I still need to finish that second stripe, but we are well on the way with that. And especially good because I had to go and tink last night on the second stripe when I was trying to finish the second one. I had to go tink back 2 or 3 rounds because I'd repeated 1 row of the pattern, and it's a 2-row repeat, and so the socks were not on the same row when I got to the end, and I was like, "Oh, what did I do?" And so I had to go back when I'd, done 2 straight knit rounds instead of the 1 round of the pattern, so, yeah, I had to go fix that, but it's okay. It's okay. Just took a little added time. And then I also yesterday did get my 29 stitches. I did 33 and I listened to Matthew 9 and 10 while doing that. So I still need to randomize the number for the day, but I will do that once I've stopped filming here, and I'll let you know when we do our next update segment, but I do need to go get dinner started. I we do Home Chef, and I have a nice easy gnocchi soup that I think I'm gonna do. It doesn't take a lot of cooking time, so yeah, I'm gonna go down, do that. I did read my chapter last night in A Heart for Christmas. Oh, it's so badly written. I guess like a Hallmark movie. Um, you're reading it for the feels. It's just the wording is awkward, and that is because it was originally written in French, and the colloquialisms and the wording, it shouldn't it in my opinion, it shouldn't have been a like a word for word translation. It should have been more like translate it to how um people would in English would talk. So okay, I just opened day 3. Let's see how long it's gonna be. Hazel, no, you're snagging my sweater, baby. So from 37 to 49. So we've got, oh, Hazel. So we've got 12 pages to read. So not bad. The font is pretty large. I didn't get it right down the middle, so now I have to go back in. Hazel, baby. Every chapter, there's a block of like text messages, and that makes it also go faster. So yep, I might take this downstairs with me, and between steps of the recipe, I'll read a page or two. Anyways, okay, enough chatting. Talk to you guys shortly for you, but in a little bit for me. Bye. Hey friends, it is about 2 a.m. and I am really quite tired, so I'm gonna go over and do the advents now, and then send everything over to my iPad to do some editing, and hopefully I can get that done real quick and go to bed. I've got my tracker here. We're doing purple today. And so let's just see. Let's just go over everything. Okay. So I did Plum Deluxe. We already talked about that. I liked that one. An 8.5 out of 10. I did not do the jam, which I've not done yet. I did eat my Grinch candy while walking home from work today, and it was a bit hard for me in my preference of gummy candies, so not the greatest. Around the World. I already have them pulled out of the box because I gave my husband his to try. Oops. Oh, sorry. I just don't want the dogs running off with it. I do have 3 left because he took 1 bite and didn't like it again. So, my husband is not the most adventurous. He likes what he likes. Okay, so it is Ella Millifrutti Toffee, assorted flavored chewy candy. Now, in the picture here, they show 4 different flavors, and I am really quite disappointed that we were only sent 2 different flavors. So we don't get to try the lemon, and we don't get to try the peach. We have orange, and we have strawberry, which I could have done without strawberry. I don't like strawberry flavored things. I would have really liked to have tried the lemon and the peach, so that's a little disappointing. If you're going to send 4 of a candy, like, and you've got 4 varieties, maybe you should send 1 of each. So the Italian word for toffee, Toffy with an accent, likely evolved from the English word taffy, refers to chewy candies made from boiled down syrups. Like taffy, these Millifrutti toffees are sweet and chewy, but made even better with a bold fruit flavor. Millifrutti translates to 1,000 fruits, a fitting name for these candies, which come in lemon, orange, strawberry, and peach flavors. Francesco Moli founded LA in 1909 in the Italian port city of Genoa. While most traditional Italian candies feature flavors like mint, anise, and coffee, the flavors of Mille Frutti toffee reflect Genoa's unique position as a port. Citrus fruits like lemon and oranges have been imported from Sicily, while strawberries and peaches would have historically come from France. Very interesting. I think a mint flavored candy would have been nice. I do like that. Okay, so we will try a bite from each of the two flavors. We'll start with strawberry because that's not usually ever my favorite flavor of anything. It's not so much like American taffy at all. It really like crumbled apart as I took a bite. You can see like it's flaky here. That doesn't actually have a strong strawberry taste. It's barely there, which is okay with me. It doesn't have much of a flavor though. Okay, orange. Huh. Neither of them really have a fruit taste I would easily identify. Honestly, I think this is probably my least favorite of the four so far. So my favorite was the pomegranate, then yesterday's apple jelly, chocolate coated apple jelly, and then this one. Just could have done with a bit more, I don't know, flavoring. Okay. Well, when you do an advent, not every day is going to be a hit, and that's okay. It's also still fun to try like sweets and things from other countries. Okay. So after that, we have the Harry Potter Lego advent, which took me no time at all to put together this morning. It was so super simple, and I should have already seen a clip of that. Wax melt. I still have yesterday's pumpkin souffle going. I just have left it going the whole time. And I'm actually going to highlight that one as one to potentially get in the future because I'm enjoying it a lot. It is not a strong, overpowering scent. It's a nice one. So I'm going to take my highlighter and highlight number 2. And let's see, number 3 is Apple Harvest, and I do love a good apple scent. So when I go to bed, I will turn this off, let the matte wax dry out, and then I will put this on for tomorrow. Oh, it smells nice. I could see myself highlighting this color too. That is really nice. Okay. Okay, let's continue. I did read the book. Where is it? I did read day 3 of the book. Oh man. It's not good. I'll keep going. I'll keep reading it. But I really hope that because I've seen this on several vlogs, that the popularity of it will encourage future ones and that they will be done better. I am still liking the concept of opening for each day, actually physically reading a book each day, but this is just not well written at all. I'm sorry if you have a different opinion than me on that. Okay, next up is the coloring book. So I haven't done any of today's, and I might while editing. But this is what I did from yesterday's. And it is just so nice and relaxing to do. So let's turn the page and see. Ooh, we've got an ice skating scene for day 3. So I will do a little bit of that, although I am really tired. I'm not even positive I have the energy to edit fully today. Might edit on my break tomorrow. I have a very low-key day. Only 2 classes are scheduled, so so it's, yeah. This video might be a tiny bit late up, but I do need to get some sleep. Just finishing that last bite so I can throw the wrapper in the garbage can. Okay. After the coloring book, we have the scripture study and my Stitch Talk random number generator. So I generated number 44, which I'll put a picture of up here. Here is where I started, and here is where I'm at now. So I'll probably finish out this line up to the hoop. I don't know if maybe I'll start the next one and then I'll move the hoop and continue. And we will see if maybe actually this would fit in a nerd hoop when I'm ready to move it so that I can at least finish whole lines. But I am at 20% complete on this project now, which is really good. It is basically all text, so it is going decently fast. Oops. I listened to Matthew 11 through 13 today while working on this. So that's going good. Pixels. I've not worked on the pixels at all, but let's open day 3 together and see if we can guess what this design is. And this one is smaller than day 2. Ooh, maybe I'll do this while editing. As my guess is it's a wreath up here, because I'm guessing that that's like the center of the wreath, that might be a wreath and some ribbons. That's just a guess, but we will see. And there aren't that many pixels on this one, so this might be something I can do while doing the editing. I'm a little bit worried that if I do the coloring that I will fall asleep in my chair. Just because the coloring I can just zone out on it. Maybe I'll do like a line across so I can highlight on my advent tracker, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. Continuing along, I did not bring the diamond painting over here, so I don't even, it's up there. Twice shared sheep, we already did that this morning, so happy with that. Okay, now it's yarn time. You go all Blue's Clues. Yarn time, yarn time, yarn time. Like mail time. Okay, number 3 of Gem State Yarns. Night Before Christmas. Oh. Okay. There is a sticker. Isn't she lovely? And I can add that to my new sticker book that I got. And my husband's like, why do you need a sticker book? Well, this is why. This is why. And this color is beautiful. It is called Luster of Midday. And let's see. It is just so lovely. So let's get out our string of yarn. And add it on so we can look at them all together. Here they are all together. I'm not fully convinced that that is the best color for fading, as I don't really see this dark blue in it, but it is still a gorgeous color. I do know that today's color on hang on. Oh, there we go. I was like, it wasn't wanting to close. That today's color from Forbidden Fiber is red. And Carrie said it looks even better in person. So I am really excited to see that. Ooh, oh, it is such a beautiful red. What's interesting is both of these advent calendars are fingering weight, but this one looks skinnier than the other one. The other one, I frequently have looked at it and been like, is this DK? Because I ordered the DK during Halloween. But anyways, look at that red. So beautiful. And this is called Stockings Were Hung. So beautiful. And it fits nicely with this red bag. So let's get out our string for this one. And just add it on. And here they are together. Oops. Which kind of looks like American Patriotic from this angle. Or I guess any color that has a red, white, and blue. But beautiful colors. So far, they have not been comparable at all. Both advents are very beautiful, but they are both definitely taking different interpretations, which is fine. Okay. Looking next at my Bumblebee Acres Fourth Wing one. This one is, okay, first time it's not a character's name. It's called Scribes. Ooh, that's nice. Let's look at the colors again. So I'm wondering if there's some kind of fade situation going on here. Or like staying in the same color family, it seems like. Okay. Day 1, day 2, and day 3, they are all browns of various shades. Very nice. Let's make sure we put them back in the right packages. Okay, day 3 Scribes go in here. I need to get another needle and start stringing these ones together. Or I could, you know, just catch up. Day 1. So Bayern Munich played a soccer game today. And I haven't watched it yet. It was for the German Cup. And I kept checking the score while at work. And this is why I don't actually mind spoilers for sports games. And I'm like happy to keep on watching. The score line was 3-2. Bayern Munich won. So Union Berlin were eliminated. However, both of Union Berlin's goals came from penalties, and 2 out of Bayern's 3 goals were own goals. So essentially, Union Berlin scored 4 and Bayern scored 1. And I am really interested to see the game and what happened and how this happened. And the stitching for it will be really interesting because I do 100 stitches for both of the teams whenever it's an own goal. So upon watching this game, I will end up putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 in for Union Berlin, who lost, and only 300 in for Bayern Munich, who won. Because Berlin will get the 2 for their own goals scored for the penalties that they scored, 2 for the own goals, and then 1 for watching the game. So that is interesting. I had hoped to come home and watch it, but again, I was just tired. I'm always tired. Okay. Actually was pretty not tired while at work this morning. I was feeling really good. But then it like came and hit. So let's see. Day number 3 on the, this is not right. Oh, I left the bag over there. The ugly holiday sweater. And this one is called Merry Maximalist. I think it would be sad to be a minimalist at Christmas. Not put up a lot of like fun decorations. Whew. This is a color. I'm guessing this is going to be tonal. This is a color. Oh, geez. Wow. That is a bright green lime. I mean, great for an ugly sweater. I can't wait to see how this sweater is going to turn out. I really need to get it started. Okay, so let's go back to our bullet journal. Make sure we don't miss talking about anything. None of the cross stitches got done, so those continue to be blank. Let me finish coloring in the yarns really quick. Okay, so the pattern release for day number 3 of the Penguin Advent Calendar, super cute. I need to look at my fabric again, though. Make sure that my blue is a dark enough blue. I don't want it to be too blue, too dark that I lose, like, the black. But there's a lot of white snowflakes, and if your fabric's too light, then the snowflakes don't really show up. So I do want to review that. Hey, pretty girl. That how-to girl, done nothing. The Advent tree, nope, still nothing. Which brings us to the final project on here, which is my self-striping socks. And I did finish both socks for stripe number 3, which I think is pretty good for me in keeping up with my Advent sock knitting. I'm really enjoying this one. So here we go. Oops. It's like a forest green color added. I think you can see, here's the other sock, and I think you can see the design coming in. So yeah, I'm super excited about this, and I hope it fits well. And yeah, it's just lovely. It's really nice. Okay, so that is all my advents and everything, and oh my gosh, this is by far the longest Vlogmas yet, so sorry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and send these videos over to myself, and, um depending on how long it takes to send, because sometimes it can be quite long, I may or may not get to editing tonight. So I will chat with you all later. Hope that you're having a fantastic December. And thank you for joining me on Vlogmas. And it's been so nice to see comments from some people I've never seen have commented before. It's really nice to say hi to new people and old people. I like saying hi to everyone. I like to talk to you guys in the comments, so it's nice to get some more um comments. Yeah. Um, anyways, I hope that you had an awesome day today. Bye.